Rolly, Ryan Garcia said that he would give a shot to Rayo Valenzuela. What do you think about that fight if it happens?
Give a
Rayo. That's what he said.
Because with Ryan, it could be he's talking about a shot at tequila.
Ryan Garcia and Rolando Rolly Romero are gearing up for an intense showdown on May 2nd in Times Square, but the battle has already begun outside the ring. The tension is at an all-time high. Rolly, known for his outspoken nature, isn't holding back, while Ryan has made it clear he's done with the back and forth. From heated exchanges to bold statements, both fighters are fueling the fire, setting the stage for one of the most electrifying matchups of the year.
You got the best left. The best left in the world.
Ryan Garcia, fresh off a controversial fight with Devin Haney, is on a mission for redemption. After serving a suspension for Osterine, he's back with something to prove. But before a Haney rematch, he must face Rolando Rolly Romero. Ryan has already sent a clear warning. Rolly, I'm not taking you lightly at all. I'm coming in with real anger, and I'm sorry it has to be you. This isn't just talk, it's a statement of intent.
If this fight is taking place at welterweight, does that suit you? Is that better for you?
I mean, I called this years ago saying that me and him were going to fight at welterweight. And this is when we were both 35-pounders, so... I mean, I long outgrown 140.
Ryan Garcia has a warning for Rolando Rolly Romero. Say all the funny stuff you want Tuesday, across the line, and I'll slap the F out of you. I promise. Ryan isn't here for the usual Rolly antics, he's making it personal. No jokes, just war. But Rolly thrives in the chaos. He's been calling Ryan out for years, and now it's time to prove he's the better man.
Is it gonna happen? Or do you want it to happen?
I shall see.
You shall see?
I shall see.
Yeah? What do you make of him skipping the Haney fight for a fight with you?
No opinion on that. No opinion on that either.
Rolly Romero isn't holding back. I've been calling this boy out for a long time. I got the biggest balls in boxing, and I'm the biggest stalker in the game, he said. He knows Ryan is emotional and plans to use that against him. Ryan isn't just fighting to win, he wants domination. He's out to erase his loss to Haney, silence critics, and prove he's still among the best. Rolly doesn't care. I don't care. They can rematch after me. I'll beat the S out of Ryan, and they can fight after. This fight is about him. He's here to show he's more than just talk. The question is, will Ryan's anger fuel him or break him? Rolly thrives in chaos, but Ryan is carrying the pressure of a comeback, a suspension, and the expectations of a Haney rematch. Now, everything is on the line.
Look at these fighters' history. Rolly and Ryan, they have a big history. They actually sparred before. You can go watch their fight on YouTube.
They say he cloud chasing.
Yeah. What's up? I'm gonna be honest, man. When I watched the spar, you know, Rolly was beating him, man. Ryan didn't have no answer.
If Ryan lets his emotions take over, it could be his downfall. Rolly knows this. That's why he's poking the bear. He wants Ryan to fight emotionally, believing he can capitalize on any mistakes. In Rolly's eyes, Ryan is fast and skilled, but not mentally tough enough for this kind of fight. Grandpa Ismael Barroso had you fighting for your life, and Pitbull Isaac Cruz had you looking for Easter eggs in the ring. Ryan fired back. And I'll have you lay your gloves down like an MMA fighter retiring.
He's a fighter that can come and fight. He's hungry. He's hungry to get on top. He's hungry to be world champion.
Ryan has made it clear, he's coming for blood. He's not just looking to outbox Rolly, he wants to take him out. But Rolly is used to being doubted, and he thrives on proving people wrong. For all the insults and threats, the truth is this fight could go either way. Ryan is the better boxer. He has the speed, power, and skill to win. But Rolly knows how to make a fight ugly, drag opponents into deep waters, and test their heart.
Ryan Garcia is going up to 147. I'm not going to say, I think he's going to be fast. I'm not sure if his strength is going to translate to 147. It went with him to 140, but that doesn't mean it's going to go with him to 147.
Ryan Garcia's left hook isn't just a weapon, it's a fight ender. Everyone knows it's coming, yet it still lands. It dropped Devin Haney, and now Rolly Romero is next. Rolly's defense is shaky, he's reckless, and he walks into punches. This fight is happening because he talks loud, but when that hook lands, the hype ends.
Rough sparring, I guess, but you know, he continued to use that sparring to, you know, kind of boost up his career.
It's just sparring. We're gonna see.
What's wild is that Rolly doesn't seem to care. He's acting like Ryan's knockout power isn't real, like this fight is just a game. But there's a reason Devin Haney, a fighter once seen as the future of boxing, was in survival mode against Garcia. That left hook shattered the illusion of Haney's dominance. Fans spent years calling him an untouchable ring general, yet Ryan made him look ordinary. That's the truth, whether people want to admit it or not.
Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia would be an amazing fight, you know. Me and Ryan sparred way back when, you know. We sparred twice, and There's always it's gonna be. I mean, that fight will sell out. I know that fight will sell out. That's one.
If Haney couldn't handle that left hook, why would Rolly? He's already shown he doesn't react well to power. Javante Tank Davis knocked him out when he tried his usual bull rush routine, and Isaac Pitbull Cruz had him looking lost. The only reason Rolly is still around is that he ended up with a belt, and Turki Alalshik saw value in adding him to the show. This isn't sport, it's entertainment. And Rolly? He's playing his part. Loud, ridiculous, and ultimately disposable. The villain getting fed to the hero. Rolly isn't coming in with an elite game plan. He's a wild puncher who lunges forward like an Asterisk Street Fighter Asterisk player on a broken controller. That won't work against Garcia. If he rushes in, the left hook ends it. If he tries to box, he can't. This fight is set up for a brutal finish. The real question isn't if Rolly survives, he won't. It's what happens next. If Garcia knocks him out in 2 or 3 rounds, does Haney even deserve a rematch?
No me cierro, como lo he dicho, yo aquí estoy para pelearle ahora en 140 y demostrarle que estamos igual de fuertes o más fuertes que en 135 y también callarle la boca.
I'm not about to dodge Ryan Garcia. I'm ready to fight him on 140.
Haney barely survived the first fight, and Garcia proved he was the superior fighter. But boxing isn't about logic, it's about money. Turki wants the rematch, and when Turki wants something, it happens. The problem? If Haney and Garcia fight again, it'll be another one-sided beatdown. Haney isn't suddenly developing knockout power, and he's not going to withstand that left hook.
What would you say is another good trash talker in boxing?
Right now, man, really, I mean, just that retarded ass fool Rolly, to be honest. Rolly right now probably runs his mouth the most, but he can't back it up. There's a difference between me and him. I talk a lot of trash, but I've been backing up everything I've been saying so far. But probably Rolly.
What do you think of his fight with Ryan that's been announced? They're fighting in May in Times Square, New York City.
I think that's a better fight for Ryan, publicity-wise.
A lot of back and forth between you and Ryan Garcia. What are your thoughts and what message would you send him right now, brother?
I have no thoughts about him. I don't give a about him. He's not a boxer, so who gives a about him? Of course, thank you.
Ryan Garcia? Bro, he's one of the most entertaining fighters I've ever seen in my life. He gets hit, you don't know where the fuck, he throws some random ass hook that knocks people out. He gets hit, he does some weird ass.
Last question. Final message to Ryan Garcia before y'all fight.
No Vaseline.
Uh-oh.
I'm asking you about this, right? We sparred in 2013, March 2013, right? I was a month. At the time, he's 4 years older than me, right? So that means he's 21, I was 17, right? He going hard on me, right? After I stopped his little brother, right? To claim that.
Yeah. So you Pitbull in New York, Times Square,
yeah,
right?
Times Square, yes.
Nice, man. What? I guess curious. How does the fight go in your opinion? I know you guys have been circling each other.
Are you gonna walk around the whole fucking shit?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean, this is a fight that I feel like the fans wanted for a long time until he lost. So
a lot of things ahead, but fight-wise, I either want to fight the 154-pound champion, Sebastian Fundora, or I want to fight Isaac Cruz.
Hasn't really made that many adjustments, to be honest. Still making a lot of the same mistakes, still kind of fighting the same. His chin actually looks like
That's how we know we got shot. You're fucking live. Let's go. Nice.
They're gonna compare Cruz to a puncher like me.
Romero here in the first round.
One, I'm bigger than both of them.
But in this fight, he's not